Hello dear traders, and welcome to another update on the market. For today I decided to cover euro versus US dollar. I will speak about the gold market, dollar index, crude oil and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with euro versus US dollar first. So basically what we can see here is that that euro is in a strong downside cycle, and I alerted you in my previous forecast basically that I don't see a significant reversal or climax or any kind big of divergence, and I still don't see any big divergence or climax. So from my perspective, euro is still got potential for the more downside and eventually for the test of this key low, if you can see here at the 1.0807, right? So we got this consolidation here for about 1 day or 2 days, and then we got this downside breakout today. We're testing this area here. This is it can be temporal support around 1.0847, but I expect more downside on the euro and potential test of 1.0807. So watching for selling opportunities on intraday rallies can be very potentially very productive under current regime on the euro. Speaking of the gold market, gold is still in a heavy sideways regime at 1930. And seems like basically investors and bigger traders are not involved in this market. Probably gold will need some kind of the fundamental shift for the bigger players to basically start to develop some positions there. So still this analysis on the gold, it's basically the same like in the previous forecasts. Breaking the 1965 can open the door for 2007 test. Breaking the low of this consolidation in 1891 can eventually lead us to 1878 and 1815 on the test. So watch for potential breakout. Dollar index is just on the basically finish of the consolidation, which took about week or so to develop, and we got basically the strong upside movement. We're basically having the higher highs and higher lows, and I expect the test of the 100.50 or 100 area. So still potential more strength on the US dollar, and I don't see any significant reversal or divergence so far on the market. So dollar strength, this can basically also have a direct impact on the euro dollar further weakness. In terms of the crude oil basically tested something that I alerted yesterday, so that was a 93, 94 area, and we got some reaction up. So we got some rejection here, but we also have some divergences showing up on a 2-hour time frame. So now market is basically in consolidation. We have some reversal bar here of this pivot low. So this is basically now in consolidation between the recent swing lows, acting like resistance at 98 and this support at 93.70. So I will rather watch for the breakout either to back here aggressively above, let's say to go above into the 99 territory, which can confirm some further upside, or to clear this low at 93.65 and eventually to test to open the door for 19.15, right? So either to go deep into this consolidation again, or to clear this low and continue lower. So watch for, some of the scenario there. And Bitcoin versus US dollar, I see the 2-hour like a bear flag. We didn't have any significant rally. I don't see any divergence or something. So I can expect retest of the 42,700. And eventually there is even more power. There is a potential for the test of 40,060, right? So watch for selling opportunities. I think like 2 hours setting up the bear flag. So far the day looks very flat. So some kind of the initial downside movement, and some kind of the sell-off can be potential beginning of this redistribution process or recontinuation to the downside. That will be all for this update. Hope that you did enjoy. As always, trade safe, have a good day and have a good weekend, and see you next week.